101.3 Unity with Love Radio.
Hi, Auntie Donna. It's Nichelle Taylor. How are you?
Hi, Michelle. How are you?
I am good. I am good.
Awesome. Awesome. How was your week?
My week was very good and busy.
Awesome. I understand that. Oh,
Yes, I know you do because I had a chance to check out a couple of your shows.
yes.
You staying busy as well.
I have to stay busy. That's the only
That's
way I
good.
can keep my sanity. So, ladies and gentlemen, of course, we have Tailored Care on the phone. Miss Taylor is going to give the community information and how our community, our aging community, can get help. And I'm not sure what she's going to be speaking on. So, the floor is all yours, Nichelle.
Okay, great. Yes, so just to follow up what we've been talking about on the
Mm-hmm.
past two shows, which was, for those of you who did not catch the show, we talked about high blood pressure and what that is. We talked about ways of lowering your blood pressure, things like juicing and exercising. So just today, to follow up on those conversations, I just wanted to give you a list of foods that you can eat that will lower your blood pressure, and also some recipes for some great smoothies that also lower your blood pressure.
Great.
So, yeah, in case everybody wants to get a pen and a paper, this is some good information. So
I
first
do
we'll
have my
start.
pen ready because I am knocked with that challenge, of course. So I'm ready to change my eating pattern and lower my blood pressure.
Good, good. And I find that this works better. That there's so much information out there that sometimes when you condense it and just give the right to the point basics,
Mm-hmm.
it's easier for people to see a change.
Mm-hmm.
When you give too much complicated stuff, it's just hard to say, it's too much for me to wrap my brain around.
Right.
So I'm just going to give, a brief list and a brief explanation of why these things are good for your blood pressure.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll start with number one, which is leafy greens. Like romaine lettuce, arugula, kale, turnip greens, collard greens, spinach, beet greens, or Swiss chard. These leafy greens have a lot of potassium. It helps your kidneys get rid of more sodium through your urine, and this in turn lowers your blood pressure. So again, that's the leafy greens. That's your romaine lettuce, arugula, kale, turnip greens, collard greens, spinach, beet greens, and Swiss chard. Just a little added tip, canned vegetables often have added sodium. Frozen vegetables contain, as many nutrients as fresh vegetables, and they're easier to store. You can also blend the vegetables with bananas and nut milk, and, with sweet green juice and things like that, just to add to those things if you're making it in a juice. But cooking them, I know a lot of the Caribbean dishes, it's easy to incorporate a lot of these things in those dishes, or either you can do it in a juice. So number two is berries. Berries, especially blueberries, are rich in natural compounds called flavonoids. There was a lot of studies that found that consuming these compounds prevent hypertension and help lower the blood pressure. Blueberries, raspberries, and strawberries are easy to add to any diet. I often eat like a handful of blueberries during the day, just, picking, when you have that urge to eat something and you just want to pick at something, blueberries is a good thing to just have around. Also, red beets. Now, red beets, I know when we were kids, nobody wanted beets. I actually like beets. I have a good friend of mine who makes some delicious beets. Beets are high in nitric acid, which can help open your blood vessels and lower blood pressure. These nitrates in the beetroot juice really lower blood pressure within 24 hours.
What?
So, yes. So if you are really experiencing a bout of high blood pressure, get you some beet juice, some beetroot juice, and that's a way of lowering it, instantly. Within 24 hours, you'll be able to see the effects of that beet juice. Okay, and you can juice your own beets or simply cook and eat the whole root. Beetroot is delicious when it's roasted or added to stir fries and stews. You can also bake them into chips. There's a lot you can do with them. I know beets don't sound exciting, but there's a lot you can do with beets just to incorporate them into your diet. And they are a big, big blood pressure reducer. And then you have your skim milk and yogurt. Skim milk is an excellent source of calcium, and it is low in fat. These are both important elements of a diet for lowering your blood pressure. You can also opt for yogurt if you don't like milk. Okay, and then we also have, you can incorporate granola, almond, and fruits with the yogurt as well. Then we have oatmeal. Oatmeal is very high in fiber. It's low in fat, low in sodium, and it's a great way to lower your blood pressure. Eating oatmeal for breakfast is a great way to fuel your body to start the day, and it's a great blood pressure reducer. Then you have bananas. Eating foods that are rich in potassium is better than, taking those supplements. Supplements, you take potassium supplements, but then you have acids in the stomach that kind of dissolve those supplements before they get into the bloodstream. So if you can eat a banana every day to get your potassium, it's much better than taking the supplements. You can slice a banana into your cereal or with the oatmeal. And also with the smoothies, bananas add the sweetness, which makes it taste a lot better. Okay, and then we come down to salmon and mackerel and fish. These are all the omega-3s. They're a great source of lean protein. Fatty fish like mackerel and salmon are high in omega-3 fatty acids, and that's what lowers the blood pressure. It also reduces inflammation, which people don't really connect inflammation with blood pressure a lot. But really, the number one cause of blood pressure is inflammation. And there are so many foods that cause inflammation. The salmon and the mackerel, those things are great inflammation reducers. And your fish, they're all rich in vitamin D. And, a lot of times, you'll go to the doctor and they say, oh, okay, your vitamin D is low. And they'll say, oh, this is the number one line they like to say is that this is prevalent in African Americans, low vitamin D. Because I guess it's said that we don't absorb the sun's rays, or we don't absorb the vitamin D from the sun. So they can tell you to go and take a vitamin D pill. I say instead add salmon or mackerel to your weekly diet. Because with the vitamin D pills, again, you have your stomach acid that interferes with the absorption. So it's just easier. And, who doesn't like salmon or mackerel?
Okay.
Um, and then you have seeds, unsalted seeds. They're high in potassium and magnesium and other minerals. These are known to reduce blood pressure as well. You also have sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, squash seeds. And then we have garlic and herbs. Garlic can reduce hypertension by increasing the amount of nitric oxide in the body. So it basically dilates your veins and makes it easier for the blood to flow through. And one of my favorites, which is dark chocolate. Dark chocolate is associated with a lower risk for cardiovascular disease. There were several studies that suggest that 100 grams per day of dark chocolate is associated with a lower risk of stroke. So enjoy a little dark chocolate with your blueberries and your raspberries and your strawberries and your nuts. It's a great snack to have, and if you can do it a couple of times a day, then you're really getting a lot of health benefits.
Okay. So let me ask you a question before you move further, because someone want to know the causes. You said inflammation. What are some inflammation or food that causes the inflammation that causes the high blood pressure to go? Us to have high blood pressure.
Okay. Well, one of my favorites that we started with was sugar. Sugar is a biggie that causes inflammation. A lot of dairy foods cause inflammation for people. People that are lactose intolerant, and sometimes you don't even have to be lactose intolerant for dairy to cause inflammation. And then we have other foods like your starches, your carbohydrates, your fast foods, your fried foods, all these things that have fats that are the opposite of the omega fats. So these fats cause your arteries to be clogged and inflamed. Whereas, go ahead.
Yeah, someone asked about garlic to flush. She said garlic to help flush your system and she was referring to the inflammation. She said if you eat garlic, that should help it. Is there any such thing? What do you think?
Yes, garlic was one of the foods I listed. That is why it helps to reduce your blood pressure, because it does help with the inflammation.
Got you.
So, yeah, she's absolutely right. Garlic, basil, cinnamon, thyme, rosemary. These are all herbs that help with reduce inflammation.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. And then you have olive oil. Olive oil is an example of the healthy fat. That also will help with the inflammation. You have the other fats, like the vegetable oils. Those oils are do not have the omega-3 fats in it, and they give you no benefit at all. Then you have pomegranate. Pomegranate is a healthy fruit that you can enjoy it raw, or you can put it in a juice. Drinking a cup of pomegranate juice has been studied that once a day for 4 weeks helps lower your blood pressure over a short period of time. So that's another one that's kind of quick, over 4 weeks. It's just having 1 cup. That's just something you can try that's very easy, a cup of pomegranate juice daily. So those are just a few things, that you can try to incorporate into your daily meals that can help lower your blood pressure. But not only lower your blood pressure, because not everyone suffers from high blood pressure,
right,
but it also just contributes to your overall heart health, your overall cardiac health, your overall circulatory health. So even if you don't suffer from high blood pressure right now, it's a good way of preventing that later on down the line.
Awesome.
So I also So I wanted to go back and give you some recipes for the juices that help lower the blood pressure.
Yes.
So I have one juice. It's called the Anytime Fat Loss Cocktail.
Repeat that. Repeat that. Anytime.
Okay. So that is the Anytime Fat Loss Cocktail.
Anytime fat loss cocktail.
Right.
You know,
And so
yeah, okay, great.
yes, and it also helps with lowering the blood pressure.
Mm-hmm.
So, I always say don't focus on weight loss, focus on healthy living.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of it's all the same,
Mm-hmm.
So this is the ingredients for that juice, which is you would have 2 apples,
Mm-hmm.
2 pieces of celery. I would say about 6 inches long celery, 5 kale leaves, a half a lemon, 2 oranges, and 1 leaf of parsley. And you're going to combine that into a blender, and you can use ice or a little bit of coconut water because you're going to want to make it to the consistency that you like.
Mm-hmm.
I tend to vary on the consistency. Sometimes I like it icy, like slushy, so I'll add a little more ice. Sometimes I like it just thin, watery, like a little, if I'm thirsty, like a fruit juice, I'll add a little water.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's to your liking. And then really quick, I'll give you another one. This is also very good for lowering the blood pressure. And the ingredients for that is 1 cup of orange juice, 1 banana, 1 cup of frozen blueberries, and 1/4 cup of frozen beets, a good sized handful of spinach, baby spinach, a half a cup of plain Greek yogurt, and 1 to 2 tablespoons of agave syrup or honey, and crushed ice to your liking. So this is the beet and blueberry juice. And I know it doesn't sound that appetizing, but believe me, it is delicious. Okay? Drinking beet juice, like I said, will help lower the blood pressure. And it's almost in a matter of hours.
Wow.
You will see the difference from drinking a cup of beet juice. And, if you're the type of person that works out every day and you need a boost to make it through your next workout, this is great for that as well. Beets are high in immune-boosting vitamin C, fiber, and essential minerals like potassium. So beets are really good. And blueberries, the iron and phosphorus and calcium and magnesium and zinc that's in blueberries and vitamin K, they all help in maintaining bone structure and strength. So, as we get older, that's what we're worried about. We're worried about osteoporosis. We're worried about not maintaining our good posture and being able to stand up straight. So blueberries is a great way of helping with all of those, of maintaining those that bone structure and giving you that strength that you need to maintain at a later age. And it also has the vitamin C and the vitamin A. So blueberries really functions as a powerful antioxidant. And it is also a big cancer protector.
What do you mean, character protector?
It's a cancer protector.
Cancer. Okay, got you.
Yeah.
So let me go over the ingredients again. For the any fat loss cocktail, it's 2 apples, 2 pieces of celery, 5 leaves of kale, half of lemon, 2 oranges, and 1 sprig of parsley.
Yes, and 1 cucumber.
Cucumber, Cucumber. That's what I forgot. Okay, and for the other one, orange juice, banana, blueberry, beets, spinach, yogurt.
Yep.
Okay,
and crushed ice.
And crushed ice. I will be going to the store tomorrow. I will be in the vegetable section.
And did you have the quarter cup frozen beets?
And beets in for the second one, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So because that's called the beets and blueberry.
Beets and blueberry. And we use
Yeah, the
orange
banana.
juice.
Yeah, and the banana gives you the sweetness.
Mm-hmm.
It really makes it taste really good if you can find a nice sweet banana,
Mm-hmm.
and the orange juice. So don't worry about it because there's beets in there. It's gonna be delicious.
Awesome. Awesome. Sound delicious. Okay.
Yeah.
So if anyone
So
needs a recipe, reach out to me. I will, try and post them on my Facebook page, or maybe Michelle, maybe you could actually just post them up so that people can have access to it when you get a chance.
yes, I definitely
Yes,
will.
thank you very much. Go ahead, my love.
All right. So I mean that's basically all I have for you today. I just really wanted to kind of connect the dots about what we've been talking about.
Yes.
Basically, we're just trying to get our body back to our big word we used last week, which is homeostasis.
Mm-hmm.
And I say the way you remember that word is home to stay.
Mm-hmm.
You want your body in balance, and you want to be in homeostasis, and you want to be home to stay.
Mm-hmm.
You want to keep your body in balance going forward so that it can fight off disease, fight off the viruses, and just maintain the best health that you can.
Amen. Um, sure. So tell us about tailored care. How you're helping the community?
Okay, great.
Mm-hmm.
So at Taylor Care, we are here to help you with all of these processes to get your diet right. We're in the community caring for the elderly daily. We're located at 141 Parkway Road in Bronxville, New York, and you can reach us at 1-888-712-0569. Again, that is 1-888-712-0569. And we are everything home care. We are available any time of the day. As I always say, no notice is too short. We are there with a call, so please do not hesitate to give us a call. Again, at 1-888-712-0569.
Now, I know I'm aware of there are people who would need help with diet. If do you construct a diet if someone wants to lose weight?
Yes, exactly. So you would come in and we would meet with you and we would construct a diet that is totally tailored to you, meaning your lifestyle, your likes and your dislikes. You're more likely to succeed if it fits within your lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not always about denying yourself what you like.
Right.
I think that's a big way to set yourself up for failure.
Mm-hmm.
So you need a good plan that fits with your lifestyle, and we're there to help you put that plan in place. We also check up on you regularly, give you good tips and ideas, and give you an idea of where you are with your overall health, besides just your weight.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And is there any other information you want to share before you leave, Nichelle?
Yes, I did also want to say that we are nationwide.
Mm-hmm.
There is no place that is not within our reach.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are, wherever you are, if you are needing help with anything related to healthcare, your general well-being, including mental health, just reach out to us. And if we cannot help you, we are partners with people in your area that can help you. And we would love to just be able to point you in the right direction. Again, give us a call at 1-888-712-0569 for whatever ails you.
0569. Someone asked for the number. I just put it up. All right. Well, thank you, Nichelle, for calling in and adding. And if there's someone that wants to ask her a question, you can feel free to call in, and I will see if she'll call back to answer your questions. So thank you again, my love.
Thank you for having me again. Thank you for providing this
No,
platform.
what you're
And
doing is good for the community. Let me tell you something. You just help a host of people this afternoon, because it's the start of the year. A lot of people want to get their health under control, and starting with the high blood pressure, because a lot of us have it. So, yes,
yeah,
thank you.
hmm you are welcome. And I will check in with you next week, and I hope to hear your progress.
Absolutely. Thank you. I'm going straight to the store tomorrow and buy my beets, and I'll be juicing.
Okay.
I'll be juicing. I
Okay.
swear I will be juicing. I'll do a video
Okay.
just to prove it.
Well, if you need any help, please don't hesitate to give me a call.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you very much, my
Okay.
love. All
Thank you,
right.
Auntie Donna.
Bye.
Are
Good
you
night.
having difficulty managing your activities of daily living? Do you or a loved one need the assistance of a home health aide? Tailored Care can help you find the care you need. We provide the guidance and expertise of an experienced nurse to create a personalized care plan just for you. We provide services anytime, anywhere. Call today to schedule your free assessment at 1-888-712-0569 or visit us at www.tailoryourcare.com. And remember, we care.
Hey, hear me good now. I want if people give up on we, you know. And say you start